What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? We're just gonna jump straight into it. Y'all know I do not pre-watch or anything when it comes to my videos. We gonna laugh and have a good time together. I'm about to make me some tea because I've been yelling, so I'm losing my voice a little bit. But just bear with me, y'all. Let's get into it. The only thing that I know is from the title, this is from the TV shows that you probably watched because I know I did back when I was young. 106 in Park, that was one of my jams. And MTV Cribs, that was also one of my favorite shows to watch. So, yes, we're about to talk about those right now. Let's go.
Awesome.
I'm Kim Kardashian.
MTV Cribs. Let's go. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 106 and Park.
What's up, y'all? I'm Free.
I know y'all remember this. Wait a minute. What?
Ever gawked
You
at those
lying.
lush celeb pads on MTV Cribs and 106 in Park and wish for a life swap?
My
Sure
Ferrari
did.
360 mode.
Hold that thought. Ever wonder if Hollywood's glam is all for show? From Ja Rule landing himself a lawsuit by renting a mansion and 50 Cent playing pretend cars with cars that aren't even his.
What?
Makes you think, doesn't it? Not all that glitters in Hollywood is gold after all. Back when MTV Cribs was all the blaze, the music scene was all about the powerhouses like the Spice Girls and Destiny's Child.
I
And there
remember
was
them.
one girl group itching to join those ranks,
7
3LW.
Oh, no, that was 3LW.
And do you know, their debut album made waves on the charts. No More, Baby I'ma Do Right, racked up a jaw-dropping 1.3 million certification. And just like that, 3LW had managed to amass a following, but the group still had a long way to go before they could reach the same heights as Destiny's Child.
Yes.
Still, those gals weren't going to let anyone stop them from impressing fans when it was time for them to give a tour of their house on MTV Cribs. And so what did the ambitious gals from the R&B group do to impress fans? They showed off a gorgeous 3-bedroom home in Malibu, California.
Hey, what's up, MTV? We are 3LW.
That's how
and
you know it's
are
old. Look at
cordially
the
invited
video
to check out
quality.
our crib.
But here's the kicker. It wasn't their home.
What?
One group member, Notori Naughton, spoke about lying on MTV Cribs during an interview in 2022.
And I like her so much. And it took me a minute to figure out that was the girl from Power. God, I can't even remember her name, but that was Ghost Wife from Power. Didn't even know it. I kept saying she looked so familiar. Okay.
She said, the problem is we're always comparing ourselves to other people. Back when we did Cribs, we had to make it look like we were rich and famous with the cars, with the house, and we were like in a 2-bedroom apartment sharing a bed if I remember correctly. Fortunately, Notori and others know better than to lie these days. Picture this. It's time for
remember though.
everyone's favorite segment on 106 in Park,
Roxy
Freestyle
and
Friday.
Terrence.
You've got Blessed and Go Hard Jetson in the ring, ready to throw down. Blessed got a lot on the line, with 2 wins away from securing the number 2 seed in the March Mayhem tournament. Will he be able to do it? Well, it almost looked like he was until the second round came around.
Okay.
Suddenly, Jetson lost himself to the heat of the moment and yanked Bless's cap off. Now, the Bronx champ kept it cool at first until Jetson shoved him off the stage. A bad move that called for war. Suddenly, the 2 men were throwing punches in front of the
Oh,
cameras
I remember this
instead of dropping
episode.
bars. And you can bet Bless was pissed about being snubbed like that. That's not exactly show-friendly behavior, and so both participants were disqualified from the tournament.
As it
But
should have
that
been.
ain't nothing compared to the beef between rapper Lil Webby and host Roxy.
Wait a minute. What?
Welcome
Stop playing with me.
to the happy home.
Ja Rule had the same idea when it was time for him to show off his digs. He shot through to fame during the 2000s and garnered
He did.
attention for his gangster rap.
Yes.
Yet, despite reaching number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100 with his second single, Between Me and You,
But it's been between me and you, baby.
That
seems
was
like
the
Ja Rule
jam.
was short on cash to buy himself a luxury mansion. But that didn't mean he was going to disappoint his fans around the world with a shabby-looking apartment. He had an image to maintain, and so his team rented a mansion in Miami in 2001 when it was time to shoot the episode.
Some
Okay.
players trying to be beach and they rent rooms and such things like that. We rent mansions to have good times.
Rent
It all went
mansions.
according to plan, for the most part. Ja Rule impressed everyone, and Jeanette Varela, who owned the mansion, made a quick buck. Except there was one problem.
It
Ja
wasn't
Rule
his.
wasn't supposed to invite 600 guests during his 4-day stay at the mansion.
Oh my
He
God.
also wasn't supposed to cause structural damage, but guess what? That's exactly what he ended up doing. And when Varela found out the truth after watching the MTV episode, she filed a lawsuit demanding more than $1 million.
Ooh-wee.
Fortunately, Ja Rule is now 48 years old, doesn't have to rent a mansion these days, with an estimated net worth of $4 million.
Okay.
But let's be real about one thing. He was better off not pretending on the big screen.
Facts.
The same goes for Dave.
Pause. So a lot of people be out here pretending. I told y'all once before, a long time ago, everybody is not who they post. P-O-S-T. Everybody is not who they post to be. People be out here lying, trying to create an image, and I always look at it and say, for what? No matter who you are, how much money you have. You don't have to lie to, be respected. I respect a person who keep it $150 with me versus lying over something so stupid. Like, for real. And to me, it's big lies, little lies. All them lies is the same, and they all hold the same damn weight. A lie is a lie, and I don't like none of them. For real. Like, come on. We better than that. Supposed to be. I'm going to pause it right here, y'all. We're going to have to do a couple of parts to this one. What y'all think about what we saw so far? Just some of the little secrets. I did not know Homeboy was wearing a wig on that TV show. Like, I thought he had braids. Like, and then I think one point in time he had dreads. So you telling me all of that was a lie? That is crazy. Wow. Y'all lied to me during my childhood. I wonder how many more lies they done told me. Too many to count, probably. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I really felt bad about the 3LW situation because I really thought, being young and impressionable, you don't know, but when you see what you see, you think it's real. I really thought them girls had all that money and was living that lavish lifestyle. But the industry will sit there and have their people lie to us normal people to sway us in. And then once we get sucked in, we're just like them, and so on and so on. It's a continuous hole that you suck people in. Some people get in it, some people don't. It depends on how deep you go down that rabbit hole. Me personally, I always said if I was to ever get rich, I'm not about to change my image. I'm not about to do what most people do and get the surgeries. I'm not about to be wearing fancy clothes every day, 24/7, buying all these stupid houses and cars. Baby, just give me one nice, comfortable house for me and my children. Give me one nice regular family car and maybe one nice luxury car, but it ain't even got to be real luxury, because luxury to the average person is, oh, I have to have a Maybach, or I have to have a Lamborghini, or I have to have whatever, you know what I'm saying? I take a regular photo. What's that Jeep called? It's so many of them. It's a Jeep. It's 4 doors and you can take the doors off. I like that truck. It might seem so normal to most people, but the new ones, they cost a lot. I like that truck. I would take that truck over a Maybach, over a Lamborghini any day. And that's a regular car to some people. Actually, what I would do with the money, other than making sure me and my family straight once that's situated, I would probably open up a whole bunch of businesses. I would buy a lot of buildings. And where I come from, Detroit, Michigan, we have a whole lot of abandoned buildings. So I would buy a whole bunch of them. I would fix them up. And I would rent them out. I would make some for homeless people, because we have a lot of homeless people here. I would put programs in them to help people get jobs, help people get stable and get on their feet. Basically, I would give back. I would give back to my community. You know, a lot of these people, if you really look at them, like these basketball players and singers and rappers, they get money and then they move away and then they get big headed and they forget where they came from. And I'm not saying you got to spend all your riches on rebuilding your city, but at the same time, you came from there. You know what it's like to be there, to live there. You know that there are other generations coming after you. Now, some places are worse than others, and what I mean by that is sometimes you can get something nice and then common people just mess it up for everybody else ahead. But that's everywhere. But if you did your part, you can at least be able to say that, and others will be able to say that too. It's not just all about you, money, and greed and stuff like that, because guess what, baby, when you gone, you can't take it with you. Somebody gonna take over that money that you left, whether it's the person that you intended to do it or somebody else. So you might as well do something rememberable with it while you're here to see it and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't think that way. You know, all these people think of as just, I have to have, and I'm going to be selfish. It's mine, mine, mine. You can't get any. It's not yours. Maybe if we changed our way of thinking and living, the whole world, not even just your block, not even just your little city, not even just your state, the whole world. Because there's so many important things going on, and everybody putting on the front, and everybody in it for themselves. What y'all think about that, though? We definitely gonna come back and do a part 2 to this, though. I liked this episode. This was nice. Hope y'all enjoyed this little short video. Let me know what you think. Alright.